he's played 1d4. Magnus may be scared of the Jabava London system, pushing a pawn. And Hans smiling, yes. Magnus denying Hans the chance to play the London. Oh, wow. You know that he would have done it now. He's giving it away, and Magnus just tucks into his food. Hans frustrated in his attempts to play his chessboard course open.
Well, but that is sort of a sign of some respect for Magnus Carlsen as well. He knows Hans Niemann has made a chessboard course, and I think it's coming out. It's coming out tomorrow. This course, so Magnus hasn't been able to watch it yet.
The chessboard course, we should mention, it would have arisen if Black had, well, Magnus there playing the Dutch defense, but if Black had brought his knight out on the first move, which Magnus does maybe 90% of the time against 1d4, then we would have seen the Jabava London system, White's knight on the queenside jumping out, the White bishop, the White dark square bishop jumping out as well, but everyone's going to know what his ideas are, so that would have been the perfect opportunity. Meanwhile, we've transposed into the Dutch defense, as mentioned, a very rare customer at top level, but either way, the Stonewall Dutch, super solid. We saw this actually earlier in the tournament, the Stonewall Dutch by Richard Rapport, and that one a bit shaky. Black has no control over the dark squares in the centre now, but as we mentioned in the last game between these two, Black is adopting that strategy of everything on light squares in the middle of the board, just to survive the opening.
This is an old favourite of Magnus's, and just going back to opening choices, we do have an interesting question from JMR18, who asks what opening for Hans' next game with White is the most promising against Magnus, and this is the bit I want to get to you. Is there a kryptonite? Have you noticed anything in Magnus's repertoire with the black pieces where you think he's a little bit vulnerable?
It's hard. He's the world champion for a reason.
You showed me that.
So the first thing is quite cool. You start off with all your pieces in a row, and
yeah, from there, your pieces can decide which squares to control.
Your knight only moves in a W. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, meanwhile, it looks like white has just castled queenside in a way. The king and rook on the squares they would have castled on. What's black's king doing in the corner? It's very confusing. But meanwhile, the black pawn giving a check, about to promote, and
it's a big threat in the air with the bishop giving a check to the king and snapping off the white rook.
Yeah.
And there's also a big threat of Magnus just maneuvering his pieces around to aid the promotion of the pawn.
I'm wondering if white can even give up his rook now for the black pawn.
Yes, he does it.
Okay, he does it. So we're going to see this endgame. Yes, Hansky isn't
He's
resigning.
playing it out.
He's going to force Magnus to show us how to checkmate now. And we will later see that technique of the knight on light squares. Here we go. And the bishop on light squares as well, controlling everything. And, okay.
He did resign.
He did resign. Marathon game, not even move 100.